Both of these teams get the benefit of having a roster.
Yeah, it's a luxury these days, honestly. Resting stars, truly trusting your second unit, all keys to a successful and well-rested squad.
Here are the 5 for Philadelphia. They've got Tyrese Maxey. James is out there with Jaylen Brown. Then it's Joel Embiid. White with a steal. Pass to Pritchard. And here's Tatum. Robinson, a screen on James. It's tipped. And here comes the break. Here's Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Such a savvy defender. Embiid just reads opponents well and loves going for steals.
White, the pass to Robinson. Back to White. And he buries his first look.
Nice way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from.
And just about a minute into this first quarter. Back to Maxey. He's guarded by White. Pass to James. Embiid with it. From downtown. The shot's good on the assist by James.
Well, this is a big part of Embiid's game. A very good three-point shooter.
Now Tatum. White, the pass to Tatum. Here's Pritchard. The 3, George. The shot that time, not on target. Inside, here's Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
I'm not going to lie. Jaylen Brown, his hops are different.
Pass to Tatum. Fader on the way. Joel Embiid with the board.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
And he gets that one.
Okay, King James. Look, there is no stopping Bron when he gets on the balance.
Here's White. Tatum with a screen. Five to shoot. And finished by Tatum. Wow!
Mercy, Jason Tatum is a bad man.
Philadelphia leading by 5. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Now here's Tatum. Pass to Pritchard. Outside, Brown. And he lobs it up. Paul George pulls down the board.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
White, good.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. George against Brown. Here's White, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And you look at Derek White, Richard, the energy he plays with, it is remarkable.
That's his greatest attribute, his activity on both ends of the floor. Having a high motor is a skill. He keeps coming and tries to wear you down.
That's good from White. White hits them both. We know how great Joel Embiid is. but he simply hasn't been as effective in the postseason.
Part of that is because of all the defensive attention he gets. We know things tighten up in the postseason and things become much more challenging. That's why he needs a better supporting cast. Yeah, just too much big boy basketball by LeBron James, just bodying defenders inside.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen and you show us your best moves. Let's go. Let's see. Keep on dancing. No thanks.
Celtics trail by 3. Outside White. And there's a pick. Pass to Tatum. There's the triple. On target from range. Tatum's got 5 points.
Well, Tatum is the obvious option for the catch and shoot. He's such an efficient scorer.
He's guarded by White. Here's Embiid. Robinson with the block. They retain possession. Second shot opportunity. In deep. James drops it in. James has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Good work on the block. I like when LeBron gets aggressive this close to the rim.
Pass to Tatum. Over James. Again, the Celtics good for 2 more.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Outside Maxey. Brown with a screen. Shot from the top of the key. Boston pulls it in. Now here's Tatum. 7 points in the game. Outside Robinson. Back to Tatum for 3. Another shot. And there's a nice layup by Robinson.
Wow, he really fires up his team with his ability to extend possessions.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. He spoke about LeBron James' ability to completely control the game. They want to set the pace for themselves and make LeBron and his guys play catch-up. Coach said we have to play our brand of basketball and not worry about who's on the other side. Play our game, set the pace, and we should be all right. Back to you, BA.
And Allie, thank you for that. Robinson can't hit. The 76ers have got 7 of 11 shots to find the mark. And it's James with the jam.
Getting inside positioning is what he wants. Like, once that man gets in there and gets moving, oh, he's going to finish that dunk.
Here's Pritchard. No points so far. White, the pass to Tatum. Here's Pritchard. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Over Robinson. Embiid can't hit. Boston trailing. Here's White. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And when you talk about the Boston Celtics last year, they were historically good, Richard.
Yeah, they had the 4th best net rating ever. in the history of the game. That's Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, the MJ Bulls, shattered the NBA record for offensive rating at 123.1. They were unreal.
First free throw is good. White hits them both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
White with a steal. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. So far, he's made all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
Line for 2, Derek White.
Shoot 2.
First one falls for him. White hits them both. And so here is Philadelphia, trailing by 2. Outside Maxey. Boston pulls it in. George outside. Now here's White, guarded closely. Back to George. Tatum, a screen on Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one goes. Count it.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score. So.
Philadelphia with another miss. Celtics lead by 4. To the paint. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Tatum reminding the defense, like, yo, you cannot stop him.
Maxey passes to Brown. Counted from distance. Brown's got 7.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Boston with some changes. Tatus checked in for Robinson. Garza comes in for George. And Mike Conley is subbed in for Pritchard. Tatum passes to Conley. Back to Tatum. From the paint. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Among the best in the NBA for a few years now, Jason Tatum. RJ, he's still quite young. How can he get even better?
Oh, he can just get wiser and wiser, and that's what happens with young players. They get to a physical level where they can dominate, but where they get better is mentally. They get mentally stronger as they get into these experiences more.
And the first one at the line is good. You look at his college days and his rookie year, Tatum has always been on a winning team, Richard.
B.A., I think it starts with his approach. There's always been an air of professionalism when it comes to Tatum. He's just a young player that is focused only on winning.
That one's no good.
What strikes me about Jason Tatum is really his versatility. He's got any move for any situation that you throw at him. His moves have moves. His counters have counters. That is a man that can finish plays or make them.
Embiid, high post. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. Embiid's got his second basket of the night. There's Tatum with the three. Rebound by Philadelphia. Caldwell Pope finds Brown. From deep. That one no good. And it's Conley with the ball for the Boston Celtics. And he lobs it up top. Oh, stolen by Embiid. And now the Sixers on the break. Here's Caldwell Pope. And then Embiid with the dunk.
And how about that reach of Embiid, using those long arms to just gobble up second chance opportunities?
On the wing, Tatum, defended by Brown. Yep, that one goes. Tatum's got 12 points in the game. Philadelphia has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Left side, Caldwell Pope. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
Not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
Tatum passes to Conley. Tatum with a screen. Shoots over Brown. And it's Tatum missing.
Well, that's what you get when you go for style points with the fadeaway, and look, he paid the price.
Brown passes to Wade. There's 1:26 left to play in the first quarter. White finds Tatum. Shoots over Brown. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. 14 points for him. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Boston.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
Here's Conley. The Sixers getting their last shot to go. White with a screen on Simons. The kick out to White. Rebound by Philadelphia.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Brown with it. 9 points in the game. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And stolen by Brown. And they're on the break. Here's Caldwell Pope. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. The drive by Tatum. And out of bounds. The 76ers will take it.
Substitution on the court.
11 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Now Brown. The three. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for Boston. Absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
Hoping to continue that success from the line throughout this one.
The Celtics on offense. So on the floor for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. Jaylen Brown is out there with Dean Wade. Then there's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then there's Anthony Simons. And it's Bona in at the 5, roaming the paint.
I like when Paul looks to score inside because he's more than capable of dunking it through.
Here's Simons. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Just knifing his way to the rim.
He looked practically unstoppable on that play. Outside Tatum. There's the 3. It's hauled in by the Sixers.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Pass to Caldwell-Pope. Here's Bona. Now here's Simons. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Tatum passes to Conley. Well, Graham, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
The mid-range is not an issue for Brown. It is just another weapon in his arsenal now.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Jaylen Brown is playing with so much confidence. He said, quote, "I feel like I'm a different player. My body has changed. Athletically, I'm entering my prime. I'm more aware on defense and offense. I feel like on both sides of the ball, I'm playing the best basketball of my life."
Well, it shows, Allie, for sure. This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one. Derek White's checked in for Boston.
Line with one shot, Jason Tatum.
What's up? That one misses for Tatum. For Philadelphia, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. He's guarded by White. The kick out to Maxey. Clock at 6. Right at the free throw line. He hits the back iron and sinks it. And the 76ers lead by 2.
Maxey saying, sure, I'll take that.
Conley against Maxey. The shot by Conley, no good.
Well, you gotta miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Here's the 3. And it's Boucher with the rebound. And so George will bring it up for the Celtics. Pass to White. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. And he gets it to go. White's got 12 points in the game. And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Arvydas checked in for Boucher. Embiid, he's checked in for the Sixers. LeBron comes in for Wade. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Embiid, a screen on Tatum. Tatum against James. The kick out to Edwards. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Philadelphia shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
Edwards, 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Edwards. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. The Celtics have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. White on the wing. Let's go with a 3. James with the rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And how about LeBron? Even if he's no longer the clear-cut best player in the league, he can still take over a game, RJ.
Oh, make no mistake, he's still the best when he needs to be. Absolutely has a switch that gets flipped when he needs it. It's not on for 48 minutes, but he can definitely turn it on for a few. Soft touch on the floater from James. It's impressive how well he can adjust his mechanics to almost any situation.
The offensive rebound. Tatum passes to White. Now here's George, guarded by Edwards. Here's Conley. Some solid defense from Maxey. Philadelphia leading by 4. And that one is hammered home.
You can tell Maxey enjoys moving the ball. He likes setting up other guys.
Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. It's George on the wing, guarded by Edwards. Kicks it to George. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot, so he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players can learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
That one's off.
And you got to give Paul George credit for his mental toughness. There's always lots of chatter out there, but he tunes it out and just focuses on his game.
And he's good on the second. And here is Maxey. James, a screen on Conley. For 3, Maxey. Queta pulls it in. Celtics trail by 5. Here's White. 12 points for him. Back to George. Pass to White. 5 on the clock. Down low. And that one is stuffed right through.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
And so James will bring it up for Philadelphia. And here's Embiid. Here's Maxey. Sinks that one from the post. Maxey's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That is fierce. You want to see a player with no fear? That is Tyrese Maxey.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
Yellow fans on the court is your hype squad. For a t-shirt, make some noise.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. White, the pass to Queta. Back to White. Tatum with a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Again, the miss by Boston. The Sixers lead by 5. James passes to Caldwell Pope. Double team on James. Pass to Maxey. Edwards against George. Edwards, the pass to Maxey. Up and over Conley. Here's Embiid. And Embiid with the slam.
Woo, throw it down, big man. You gotta love seeing Embiid rise up and just throw it down.
Conley with the ball. Caldwell Pope covering. And stolen by Edwards. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Tatum.
And he just powered through contact trying to complete the play.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Philadelphia.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
What I appreciate about LeBron is how much he loves being a leader. He knows how much his teammates count on him.
Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Queta. Both free throws good from James. Now here's George. He's got 5. Outside Robinson. Embiid with a steal. Fast break, Philadelphia. Oh, Embiid packs it down.
Get out of that man's way. Embiid throwing down that power finish.
Outside Tatum. Pass to George. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. Here's Maxey. He's guarded by Conley. James deciding where to go with it. Screen by Embiid. James from distance. Easy work.
When LeBron is being aggressive on offense, you gotta make a change. You can't let him just have his way.
White against Caldwell Pope. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That's on Joel Embiid, and he's made all of his 6 tries at the line on this one.
Derek White at the line for 2 shots.
That's good from White. Some changes for Boston. Minot's checked in for Tatum. Hauser comes in for Paul George. And Pritchard is subbed in for Conley. White hits them both. Maxey with it. He has 6. Pass to Bona. Back to Maxey. And there's the drive. And he makes it. Maxey's got 6 in the quarter.
And Maxey is just terrific on the drive. His speed and ability to finish is different in so many ways.
To the inside. Here's Hauser. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot. The Sixers lead by 12. Outside Maxey. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And some changes here for the 76ers. James is checked in for Wade. Brown comes in for Edwards. And Simon has subbed in for Caldwell Pope. Maxey, no good on the free throw.
What I love most about Maxey is his aggressive attitude. When he's out there, he keeps his foot on the gas pedal.
Back to Robinson. Pass to Pritchard. 6 to shoot.
Watch the screen.
Beyond the arc. He drops it from range.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
James outside. On the wing, Simons. He's guarded by White. Simons against White. Pass to Bona. Launches a three. Boston pulls it in. Shot from 12. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by James. Garza's checked in for Boston. Wade, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Caldwell Pope comes in for Tyrese Maxey. Here's Hauser. Up top, White. White missing again.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Now here's White. 14 points for him. Here's Caldwell Pope. Pass to Brown. JB, nice finish inside.
Wanting it more. Jaylen Brown, this man competes. And teammates, they take notice of things like that.
White with a screen on Brown. Puts up a three. Simons with a rebound. Now Philadelphia with it. They're on a 17-7 run. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it. Simons has gotten his second bucket on the night.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now here's White. Pass to Minot. Here's Garza. Shot clock at 6. Outside White. Fires for three. Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. Got a hand on it. Caldwell Pope against White. Oh, send it home, Derek White.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Brian, it's great hearing Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla talk shop. He said everybody tries to break basketball up into offense and defense, but it's one game. Your spacing, decision-making, and shot selection set up your defense. That transition happens so fast, so the game is constantly changing. It's all connected, Brian.
No question. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. Boston with the ball. The Sixers getting their last shot to go. Here's Pritchard. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit. Pritchard's got 6.
What are you doing? You can't give a player like him that much space. Come on now.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Simons outside. They get it back. There's 10 seconds left to play in the half. He's off on the layup. Here's Pritchard from behind the arc. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good!
And the triple tightens this game up going into the break. Should be an exciting second half.
And so it's Philadelphia with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Joel, you got out to an early lead. A lot to like in your performance thus far. What have you liked about it?
Oh, I thought we played great. Defensively, I know that I had someone behind me. If I made a mistake that was going to protect the rim, I thought we did great.
Thanks, Joel. Guys?
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3. In that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. How about Derek White really making a difference here?
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
He knows that that's a strength for him. If they're going to keep fouling, he has no problem taking that.
Celtics trail by 6. Pritchard and White at the 1 and the 2. Mitchell Robinson is out there with Jason Tatum, and it's George in at the 3. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half.
There was a time you could get yelled at for taking a 3 like that, but now it's a great decision, and it paid off.
With an MVP trophy under his belt, Joel Embiid has only become more dominant, RJ.
I think that 2023 MVP increased his confidence. It allowed him to feel like he really was the best player in the world. And I think it motivated him to keep pushing himself. And the results speak for themselves because the stats, they back that up.
To the middle. Robinson with a steal. Now the Celtics on the move. Here's White. And White finishes off the break. Well done.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
Double team on James. He's guarded by White. 4 on the clock. 3-pointer. Austin with a rebound. Here's Tatum. And then Tatum slams it in.
2 extra loud points there by Jason Tatum, sending a message.
Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Philadelphia leading by 3. James outside. Pass to Embiid. Oh, wow. Embiid. So strong.
No stopping Embiid inside. He is a beast.
Outside White. They set a pick. Now here's Tatum. The 3. Oh, he pipes it. 9 for 14 and showing no let-up.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here is James. 15 points in the game. No stopping Joel Embiid. Wow.
And LeBron James will outsmart you. He will open up things for other teammates with the pick and roll.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
It's time for Dance Dance. If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your moves. Let's see your moves. Unique dance lessons.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Pass to Pritchard. George with it from outside the arc. Not going to go that time. He's guarded by White with the drive. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Philadelphia shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game.
The line for the 76ers. Edgecombe taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And he knocks down the first one. So he hits both. So it's Boston now. Tatum passes to Robinson. Here's Pritchard. George outside. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 is up. Rebound by Philadelphia. Here's James. Boston pulls it in. George has got 4 rebounds now. Here's the break. Here's White. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution. Running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Now, here is James. He's got 15. Knocks it down from distance.
When you're guarding LeBron, you have to give him something. So the King, well, he'll take a 3-point basket.
Tatum passes to Pritchard. Now Robinson. Knocks it loose. He's guarded by White. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Now here's Tatum. 21 points in the game. Pass to George. The 3 ball. The shot won't fall.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Outside, Brown. There's a screen. Now Embiid. Robinson defending. The jump hook. Oh, the nice bucket inside from Embiid. And now an 11-point Philadelphia lead.
Yeah, Embiid is getting everything he wants on the offensive side. He's playing some aggressive basketball right now.
Pritchard, the pass to George. Will it go? Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, the defender really went after him.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
You got to be impressed with how assertive they are on offense, continuing to cut hard to the rim time and time again.
Well, another area they've been productive is off of turnovers, scoring many times after forcing the ball out of their opponent's hands.
And he can't get the first one. And the Celtics making a change here. Hauser's checked in. And the second free throw is good. And Philadelphia has possession. It's a 10-point game. Maxey passes to Embiid. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Yeah, Embiid just terrorizes defenses on the inside. Good luck guarding the big fella.
It's his first trip to the line.
Joel Embiid taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Embiid. And Boston with some changes. Queta comes in for Robinson. And it's George in for Hauser. And Embiid drops them both.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Pritchard, the pass to Tatum. Pass to White. Lets the 3 fly. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. White's got 26.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
Outside, Brown. George with a steal. And George with the jam.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Now here's Brown. 13 points in the game. Knocked loose. George with a steal. Outside Tatum. Oh, look at Tatum. What a finish.
Want to create a good look? Yeah, just get the ball to Tatum out in space.
Now James. 18 points for him. Here's Embiid. Hits the jump hook. Embiid's got 10 points here in the second half.
He's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Back to Tatum. Over James. Tatum can't hit. The Sixers lead by 7. He's guarded by White. Maxey with a screen on White. And he drives in. Oh! And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Shooting for Philadelphia. Edgecombe taking 2 shots.
And he drops it first. So Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Garza's checked in for Queta. Boucher comes in for Tatum. Hauser, he's checked in for Paul George. And Conley subbed in for Pritchard. He's perfect from the line this time. And it's Conley with the ball for the Boston Celtics. Outside White. Back to Conley. Brown with the steal. Here we go. All alone. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
First personal foul, fourth team foul.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
LeBron James, one shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And the free throw, no good. Celtics trail by 11. Here's Conley. Jaylen Brown with a rebound. For Philadelphia, they've gone 8 of 10 in the third and looking in control. James can't get it to go. Boston has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Conley against Maxey, and there's the screen. Now here's Conley. Defense right on him. Just 5 on the clock. Hauser can't get it to go. Philadelphia leading by 11. Fires the 3. No good on the shot.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And he banks in the layup. Garza's got his first 2 points of the night.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Pass to Maxey. Right wing. He's guarded by White. And here's Brown for 3. Big hit from outside. Jaylen Brown.
There is zero hesitation from Brown. This man is always ready to fire.
Maxey against Conley. Here's Hauser. Pass to Garza. A strong finish under heavy pressure from the D. Garza's got his second bucket on the night. Outside, Brown. Now James. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Okay, Brown with the big boy moves. Look, he just absorbs the foul, still getting the shot, doesn't even feel it.
This is his third trip to the free throw line in this game.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Minot's checked in for Conley. Both free throws good from James. Celtics trail by 12. And here's White. 26 points for him. Pass to Boucher. And here's White. Takes the 3. Cash. He's 9 for 14 in the game.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
They set the pick. Pass to Bona. Lets it go from deep. That shot missing.
Credit to him for trying to get that 3 right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
Here's Minot. He's covered by Simons. White on the wing. From the arc. It's hauled in by the Sixers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. 1:43 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. And out of bounds, Boston will have it. Pritchard's checked in for Boston. There's 1:40 left in the third. Pass to Minot. Now here's Boucher. Here's Pritchard. He's got 9. Just 5 to shoot. Into the lane. The rebound by Maxey. Maxey's got 4 rebounds now. This one for three. Hauser grabs the board. Celtics trail by 9. Pass to Garza. Here's Mina. From deep. And the three-pointer goes.
Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
Left side Maxey. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, Maxey goes hard at the inside D, basically taking away their good options.
He's had just one attempt at the line earlier.
Maxey taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls. The Celtics making a switch here. Robinson's checked in, and the 76ers making a change here. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Bona. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Caldwell Pope's checked in for the Sixers.
Shooting for Philadelphia. 11 for 1.
.35 seconds left in the third. Here's Pritchard. He's got 9. Pass to Hauser.
Philadelphia second personal foul. Second team foul.
There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter. Robinson with it. 6 to shoot. Pass to Hauser. 3-pointer. And he recovers it. Here's Mina. Back to Robinson. Tries again. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Philadelphia earning this break in the action, up 10. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. We'll be right back after this word. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
He does do a great job steering the ship for them out there and keeping the offense clicking.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Taking a look at the 76ers. Dean Wade is out there with Edwards. Then there's Anthony Simons. Then there's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Bona in at the 5. Pass to Hauser. White against Caldwell-Pope. Launches it. And White hits from deep. White's got 13 in the second half.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
They set the screen. There's Simons with a 3. Boston with a rebound. Here's Walsh. Outside White. Boucher a screen on Simons. White for 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. Bona's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Edwards. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on White.
the line for the 76ers, Edwards, 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
Free throw good, Edwards. And the 76ers making a change here. Embiid's checked in. He does not get the second one. Celtics trail by 8. Here's Hauser. Boucher passes to Hauser. Over Simons. Fades away and sinks the tough shot.
Why fade away there? Just making the shot more difficult, if you have to ask me.
Simons outside. Up top, Embiid. Shoots over George. Embiid can't hit. The Celtics have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Now here's White. Fires from 14. And the jumper is good. White's got 15 points here in the second half.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Now here's Embiid. Oh, look at Embiid brushing off the hit.
The footwork, the patience, watching Embiid go to work inside is just a treat.
George with it. White on the wing. Boucher on the screen. And White hits from deep. White's got 37.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Now here's Embiid. Over Boucher. And the basket by Embiid. Embiid's got 25 points.
I think I've lost track of how many of their possessions have ended exactly like that.
Efficiency is key, especially down the stretch.
Caldwell Pope against White. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Wade. Wade's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Pass to Embiid. Here's Wade. Fires the 3. Boston pulls it in. George has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Hauser. He's covered by Caldwell Pope. Here's George. Simons with a rebound. And it's Simons with the ball for Philadelphia. Embiid, high post. Back to Simons. Fires from deep. Drills it from deep. And now it's an 8-point 76ers lead.
And that's one of the underrated aspects of his game, his passing. He knows the defense expects him to finish the job, but he just drops off a dime.
Now here's George. Pass to Boucher.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Indeed. Third personal foul. First team foul. At the line, Chris Boucher. At the line for 2 shots.
And he drops the first. Both teams will make substitutions. And Boucher drops them both. Here's Simons. Pass to Brown. screen by Embiid. Brown passes to Embiid.
It's tough to find things to not love about Embiid's game. It's so complete. He's a true two-way player who is a nightmare you have to deal with on both ends.
For the 76ers, Joel Embiid.
Take a break.
2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Embiid drops them both. Celtics trail by 8. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Robinson. Now here's White. Shot clock at 5. Tatum a screen on Maxey. White for 3. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Philadelphia leading by 8. Brown looking around. James a screen on White. Brown passes to James. 4-3. Brown no good.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
To the paint. Kicks it to George. Pass to Tatum. George against James. George passes to Tatum. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got his 4th assist in this one.
Every time Tatum finds his shot, he'll take it. He loves to fill it up from range.
Maxey, that's good. And the 76ers lead by 7. And so it's Boston with it. Outside White. Pass to Pritchard. Back to White. It's stolen by Maxey. For the finish. Trips down the breakaway slam.
And he took off like a jet. Maxey, he's got some afterburners.
George outside. Back to Tatum. The 3 is up. Simons with a rebound. Simons got rebound number 5 here tonight. Down low. It's stolen by Tatum. Out to the wing. Inside. And a big finish by Robinson.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now.
To the floor right now, it's Celtics Entertainment.
Keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. Despite the lead, coach was stern with the guys, mentioning to the team, do not let up. I've seen some big comebacks in this league, and this is not over. An interesting message. B.A.?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. They lead by 7. He's guarded by White. Embiid, high post. Robinson with a steal. Here's White driving in. Oh, how about White? Gets all the way to the cup. Nice.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them.
You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time.
Philadelphia leading by 5. Screen by Embiid. Hits a three-pointer.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Pass to Tatum. Robinson, a screen on Embiid. Tatum from long range. Tatum drills the 3.
This is what great scorers do. Tatum rises to the three-point challenge.
Here's Embiid. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Shooting for Philadelphia, Joel Embiid at the line for 2.
First free throw is good. And Embiid drops them both. Here's White. Pass to Pritchard. White with a screen on Maxey. Pritchard, no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
James passes to Embiid. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
In the mold of Shaq, Joel Embiid is physically just overwhelming. Plus, he's got some touch and skill.
Shooting for Philadelphia, Joel Embiid. Along for 1.
Celtics trail by 10. Outside Tatum. Jacks up a 3. Fires in the triple. Tatum's got 32 points in the game.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Now here's Brown. Three-pointer off the mark. From deep. Pritchard, no good. The Sixers lead by 7. Pass to Maxey. Launches it. Boston pulls it in. Now Tatum. George finds Tatum. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Jaylen Brown picks one up.
Smart play by Tatum. Using the fake to get the contact.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
In a close contest, you have to put the ball in the hands of someone who will find a way to put up points.
Back to Maxey. Outside, Brown. Lets it fly. Embiid can't hit.
Great defensive effort to lock down the paint.
Yeah, he's got great position, and it makes it a really tough shot, even from such close range.
Now here's Tatum. Cash money from 16 feet away. Tatum's got 13 points now in the quarter.
And this is exactly who Tatum is, someone who doesn't back down from taking the big shot.
Embiid inside. Robinson defending. Maxey. Robinson with the block. Brown with the steal. Look at Brown getting it done inside.
There you go, JB. I love his confidence. One of his strongest traits.
Tatum against James. Tatum gets the bucket. Tatum's got 38 points.
The guy you want taking this shot. Tatum gets fired up and delivers.
For three, Maxey drains the triple. And the 76ers lead by 6.
When it comes down to crunch time, Maxey wants the ball in his hands.
And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his 3rd foul so far.
The over and back call, always avoidable.
It's a lack of focus, that's all it is. But it can be a wake-up call for teams that have gotten too careless, but rules are rules.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. 59 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. Here's Tatum, and he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
An active scorer, whenever Tatum forces the issue and goes at the defense, they have to compromise.
And so Tatum nails both of them. And for the 76ers, their shooting has been excellent so far, around 56%. And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for Boston. They trail by 7. The kick out to White. We've got 33 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
Sixers foul. Edge time. 4th personal foul.
Good on the first, and that trims the lead to 6.
At the line for 2, Derek White.
White hits them both. And so they foul intentionally.
Peyton Pritchard. 3rd personal foul.
He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 7-point game.
Taking full advantage of his opportunities at the line to extend their lead.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're losing by 7. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
It's hard to say whether they have enough time for a quick shot and a foul.
30 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Timeout called. The Celtics. 30 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Seconds left in the 4th. To the inside, Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
16 seconds left to play in the 4th. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
The line for the 76ers, Tyrese Maxey.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop. Outside White, launches a 3. It's good from beyond the arc.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5.
2 shots.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That pretty much did it.
No good on the triple. So this one belongs to the 76ers. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
LeBron, that was an impressive win. What?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill.